very confident team by the sound of it in their huddle. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, broadcasting live alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now, State Farm presents the starting lineups, the 10 guys on the floor for the tip-off. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Dwight Howard in this one?
Yeah, probably the most dominant defensive presence in the league today. Actually, there's no question about it. He is. Covers so much ground. He's big. He can jump. He anticipates. He just changes the entire team's defensive outlook when he's on the floor.
Yeah, steals, rebounds, and most dramatically blocks shots. He brings an athleticism, does Howard, to the center position that we've not seen in a long time.
This game in Milwaukee marks the start of a homestand for the Bucks. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And Kevin, what I liked most about that win was their offensive creativity. They had a really varied approach to the game, and it worked well.
And they sure did shoot the ball well too, Steve, and that never hurts.
Well, there's some very popular destinations for free agents around the league. Chicago, New York, Miami. But for me, the Lakers are still the premier market for players. You know, big city, a history of winning with the Laker organization, and fantastic weather, of course.
And, Steve, to follow up on your point, the whole aspect of Hollywood has always been a big lure for the Lakers as far as recruiting Clark free agents.
We've seen it over the years with all the big names they've gotten assigned in free agency. No doubt about it, the Lakers are still one of those destination teams for a lot of players in the league.
Now here's Kobe, following the miss by Antoine Jamison. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Here's Gasol. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gasol's got his first points of the night. The drive by Jennings over Blake, drilled from 6 feet.
Well, with Brandon Jennings, we've seen steady improvement in terms of his shooting percentage during the course of his career. He came in as just a jump shooter, but now he's really finishing around the rim and showing better shot selection as well.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
And even 3-on-3 break. Howard kicks to Kobe. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Kobe's got 5 points so far. And for Jennings, as we talk about him offensively, a quick, explosive guard. He can't create his shot, Clark, pretty easily.
Yeah, I think he could be comfortably a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league, Kevin. The issue with him is just to continue to grow and be efficient, to make the game easier for himself, to know how to harness and unleash his terrific speed. That's where he's going to make his next step of growth.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
Shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense. And listen to the fans. They love him here, guys.
Well, he's given them plenty of reasons to feel that way, and it's really great to see.
Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Scott Skiles. Doris?
They won their initial meeting with the Lakers this year, and Coach feels good about the way his team played in that game. He said they have a lot of weapons, but we know that they are all older than most teams. If we can wear them down over the course of the game, we'll be in a good position to get another win. Clearly, he's looking to tire them out, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now here's Allen. 9-point game his last outing.
It's amazing to think that Scott Skiles, the Bucks coach, is in his 13th season as a head coach in the NBA, 4th with Milwaukee. He's a very defensive-minded, no-nonsense type of guy.
Here's Blake. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. For 3, Kobe snatched up. Here's Howard. BOSH with some nice D.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
And you know, Steve, this Milwaukee Bucks team continuing Coach Scott Skiles' track record of improving teams at the defensive end. He did it in Chicago. He's doing it again in Milwaukee.
Well, he demands a lot of his players at that end of the floor, Kevin. You know, if they guard like he wants, then he'll give them more freedom offensively. But it all starts at the defensive end for Scott Skiles, and his teams know that.
Here's Blake. Outside, Kobe.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Did you see that?
Oh, we got to see that one again, guys. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
The feed to Clark. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, for Lakers head coach Mike Brown, one thing you can say, he'll never come into a game underprepared. I mean, great attention to detail, extremely hardworking. He's a guy who leaves nothing to chance.
And we're talking about Lakers head coach Mike Brown, Steve. What have you noticed about his style as a coach?
Well, Kevin, I played for Mike Brown in San Antonio when he was an assistant. He is very meticulous and methodical in his approach, detail-oriented. His practices are very well organized and scripted. He's really a fun guy to be around, very charismatic. So I think he's got all the tools to be a great head coach. It's just a matter of really developing and growing with this Laker team.
Here's Clark. He's coming off a 16-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
The shot by D'Alembert, no good.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good discussion.
Oh,
look out!
Oh, wow.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
Monster one-hand slam.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there.
Blake passes to Kobe. He dishes it to Blake. Pass to Howard. Clock at 6. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Samuel D'Alembert picks one up.
Well, you knew that Dwight Howard had his days in Orlando numbered. That was clear. You just didn't know where he would end up. But his move to this team definitely was the big story of the offseason.
Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert.
Well, getting back to Howard again, I mean, anytime you have a chance to get probably the best center in the league, it's a huge deal, and I think you just go for it. You do whatever it takes to get him. So I think this is a coup. I mean, Howard's had his problems. He had the back issue last year, all the controversy as he tried to get out of Orlando. But in the end, this guy is a monster, the best defensive player in the NBA, and really right in his prime.
And Kobe, here we go. Here's Gasol. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And it's 6 points for Pau Gasol.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Gooden, he's guarded by Howard. The shot by Gooden is no good. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And offensively, everything just seemed to come so easily to them in that game, Clark.
Yeah, it really did, Steve. I mean, it looked effortless for them at that end of the floor.
You're going to have a heck of a time finding any flaws in his approach to the game offensively.
And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in for Chris Bosh. Jennings dishes to Clark. Makes the lead pass. Shot's good from Mbah-a-Moute.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Passes it to Jamison. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Howard. Howard's down the dunk.
How's that for an encore after the offensive board?
That's the only way he knows how to do it. Monster stuff.
Oh, he makes life miserable down around the paint for anybody who's trying to box him out.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. After the basket by the Lakers. Nice job coming off that screen.
Ran him right off the tough pick there, and that freed him up for the J.
Outside, Kobe. Now the pass to Blake. Howard with a screen on Jennings. Here's Blake. Nba2K13 pulls it in.
They're in attack mode early, guys, really cleaning up the glass.
Well, it's +5 in rebounding here in the first quarter. I mean, in a 4-quarter game, if that margin continues, that's +20 rebounds. That would be almost assuring a win.
Now here's Kobe. 12 points for him. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And with the quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. Look at Cool Hands, second in the NBA, a great defender.
Boy, is he tough on the inside, guys. It's been a really good stretch for him defensively.
Yeah, I like his swagger for a rookie. I mean, he wants guys bringing the ball inside on him so he can show him what he's got in there.
And Nba2K13 kicks to Jennings. Dishes it to Clark. He feeds it to Jennings. Another shot. Rebound the Lakers. Jamison's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Blake. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that game, Kevin, they found a lot of ways to exploit that defense and then just took it to them.
Yeah, it was simple. Real simple. Nothing fancy there. Everything plain and well executed, Steve.
Here's Clark. Antoine Jamison picking up that last bucket. There's Jennings with the 3, and that one's good. Jennings has got 7 points.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Udo's checked in for Gooden. Tobias Harris comes in for Nba2K13. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Udrich in for Brandon Jennings. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Howard. World Peace comes in for Pau Gasol. Matt Barnes is checked in for Antoine Jamison. And it's Andrew Goudlock in for Steve Blake.
It's still early, but so far they've set the tone here with their rebound.
Yeah, big margin for them early. They've been dominant on the glass.
Here's Clark, averaging 22 points a game. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Let's take a look at what the last month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Here's Dunleavy, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And what a touch he has from long range, guys. He'll stretch the defense single-handedly because of how effective he is from beyond the arc.
Well, that's what he's built his reputation on, Steve, being a spot-up shooter. And as often as he hits the target, he's got the freedom and the green light to let it fly from anywhere on the court. You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
And that is good.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Here's Goudlock. His last outing, he had 8 points. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Henson comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Jennings in for Udrich. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Hill. Ebanks comes in for Matt Barnes. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kobe. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Andrew Godlin. Here's Meeks. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Blake's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
The Lakers in the lead. He passes to Meeks. He kicks it to Blake. World Peace with a screen on Jennings. Meeks passes to Blake. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Fast break, here they come. Clark dishes to Harris. That puts them in the lead. Harris has got his first basket.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just the gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
McRoberts misses.
It's clear they had one thing on their mind when they came out of the gate today. Rebound.
Yeah, they've opened up the game with a pretty good margin in that area. Great sign for this club.
And it's Ebanks missing. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
Here's Clark. And Henson kicks to Jennings. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. They can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
Lakers trail by 4. Kicks it to Meeks. Feeds to Blake. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The dish now to Meeks. Shot clock at 6. The feed now to World Peace. Can they get it? And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the...
Make sure to pick up the newest copy of NBA.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
So with BOSH on the bench, here's the group that Scott Skiles has on the floor. Clark, he's in at shooting guard. Gooden is out there with Luke, Richard, and Ba'amute. Then there's Jennings, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the 76ers was simply superb. He picked up 16 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. His play was a big part of why their team was able to maintain their hot streak.
Thanks, Doris, very much. I'm sure he's going to carry some of that great momentum, Clark, into tonight.
And that's the way it works, guys. A big game like that just carries over sometimes. We'll see.
Yeah, all of a sudden the rim looks big. Everything seems to come easy, and your game just flows.
And Kobe gets it to go.
Boy, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
Here's Clark. He dishes it to Gooden. 6 on the shot clock. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 14.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
Blake passes to Kobe. Pass to Jamison. Over Mbamute. Goes back up. And the basket by Ebanks.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Here's Clark. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Pass to Jennings. The three. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Udo's checked in for Gooden. Henson comes in for Mbaamuta. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Udrich in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Meeks. World Peace dishes to Howard. Gathers. And the powerful one-handed slam.
He spoke loud on making a statement that play.
Yeah, that was brute force, battling for the offensive board, then taking it right back up there.
That's just all about strength and energy, guys.
Pau Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
One of the things that's made this team so effective is their ability to get takeaways. I mean, they do an excellent job defending the ball and also jumping into the passing lanes, and they're all together defensively. That's one of the reasons they're amongst the league leaders in steals.
Josh McRoberts is checked in for Dwight Howard. And so Clark nails both of them.
Well, you love having him at the line, and he's certainly living up to that reputation tonight.
Here's Godalak. Puts up a three. They get it back. Gasol kicks to Meeks. And the pass to McRoberts. Leads him in there. Meeks. Godalak. He's guarded by Udrich. Dishes it to Gasol. He feeds it to Meeks. Over Clark. And again, no good by the Lakers. He kicks it to Udo. He passes to Clark. Lets it go with a three. Gets the bucket. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, and you guys know the three ball is his bread and butter.
And Godalak kicks to Gasol. Left side Gasol. From 13, and he hits the jump shot. Gasol's got 8.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
Well, you think about the trade that brought Pau Gasol to the Lakers. That's what transformed them into a championship team, because he gave them that interior presence, the passing ability as a big man, and the complement to Kobe Bryant. It's been a huge factor in L.A.
Here's Godalak following the bucket by the Bucks. Good looking screen by Gasol. Kicks to Barnes. Feeds it to Godalak. Can't hit. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Going back to Gasol, you know, his ability to play both the center and the power forward position has been a huge help.
Yeah, always one of my favorite players to watch, Pau Gasol. Quick, skilled, he's 7 feet tall, every bit of it. Can play the floor and face up and hurt people. I think he's gotten better each and every year he's been in L.A., and that's a testament to his work ethic.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Lakers also making some changes. Ebanks comes in for Pau Gasol. And Kobe is subbed in for Jody Meeks. McRoberts, the pass to Kobe. Lakers working the ball around now. Barnes kicks to Ebanks. Now the dish to McRoberts. The feed to Godalak. From past the arc. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bucks leading by 11. He dishes it to Harris. It's back to Jennings. The three is launched. Tries again. And he sails in for the layup. Dallenberg's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And what I look to really is his pursuit of the ball. I mean, he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
And I'll tell you what else. When it comes to blocking shots, he doesn't just block them. I mean, he rejects them with force. He's a powerful presence down low, no doubt.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Kobe against Allen. Here's Ebanks. Kicks it to Barnes. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kobe against Jennings. It's Allen on the wing. No good. Bucks leading by 15. From the arc. Again, Allen missing. Lakers shooting 41% for the game. Back to Kobe. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Left side, Harris. Left side, Harris. Pass to Allen. McRoberts on him. Gets a look. Up with it. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
He made that offensive rebound count. Nice job collecting the second chance points.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout. Here in the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Lakers and where they stand statistically. Second in assists, third in steals. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
Yeah, and Clark, let's go back to the assists for a second. I mean, this is what makes this team good, I think, right now. They're sharing the ball. They're getting great ball movement and spacing, and they've become so efficient offensively that they've become a nightmare to guard.
Now here's Kobe. He had 22 points in the win against Minnesota. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Kobe's got 16 points.
Right now, they're just pillow-like inside. Way too soft. Too many looks at and around the hoop.
Yep, totally agree, Clark. 10 of the last 12 points now that they've surrendered have come inside that lane area.
Jennings with the ball. Guarded by Blake. Gets it to go.
He's looking to have a big game. He did a solid job in the first, but he's building on that now here in the second.
Passes it to Jameson. And it's blocked by Bosh.
And that rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the boards. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead. It shouldn't be overlooked. I mean, rebounding is a huge part of this game.
And the basket good. 22 points for Brandon Jennings.
This has all been about him this quarter. I mean, their lead is safe if he keeps up this kind of play.
Lakers trail by 21. Jameson, a screen, inside, off the screen, and there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Blake. Blake's got 6 assists in the game. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Just 5 on the clock. Bosh dishes to Clark. This one for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 18. Shot's good. Kobe's got 8 points in the quarter.
Guys, he's really shot the ball well. It's definitely not his fault they find themselves trailing in this one.
Here's Clark. 14 points for him. Bosh, Jamison covering. Bosh kicks to D'Alembert, and the layup is good. D'Alembert's got 7 points in the game.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
It's back to Hill. Gives him the lead pass. Charity stripe shot, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. Here's Clark. Outside Bosh. In low to D'Alembert. Back to Bosh. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
But I think they've lost their aggressiveness a little bit. They're not getting fouled and going to the line.
Well, you know, that's an excellent point you make there, Steve, but we got to be careful not to nitpick here. I mean, they do still have the lead, and that's an advantage they'd be wise to continue to press forward on.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert. Dunleavy comes in for Mbamute. And it's Udrich in for cool hands. Here's Blake. Outside, Kobe. Great D that time from Jennings.
They have a nice lead here, and have really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them for their strong effort on the backboards.
Yeah, and they're sending a message, too, Clark. They're really coming out and playing a very physical game here.
Here's Udrich. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Udrich has got 4 this quarter. Outside, Kobe. The pass to World Peace. Left side, Gasol. Tipped. And an emphatic dunk.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. We shifted the brain to neutral.
That was embarrassing.
Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
I ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
Now here's Gasol. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Howard. The shot from the low post is good. Howard's got 10 points in the game. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Udrich, the pass to Bosh. And it's the Lakers on the break. Blake dishes to Kobe. No good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Jennings. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dishes to Kobe. Shot from the wing. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. Blake's got his 7th assist in the game. 11 seconds left now here in the second. And Udrich kicks to Dunleavy. Over World Peace. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Bucks on top, running away with it. And we'll see you back.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hi, everyone. Damon Bruce here on 2K Sports.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brandon Jennings.
Well, you might want to draw up a couple plays for him because he's been great from the outside.
Yeah, you know what, Steve? It's like there's nobody else in the gym the way he's shooting. I mean, sometimes you get in that zone from deep, and I'm sure you've known about it and done it in your past, but he's in that Steve Kerr zone.
So for the Lakers right now, the incredible post duo of Powell and Dwight together inside. In the backcourt, Steve Blake and Kobe Bryant. And it's Jamison in at the 3.
You know, I heard an interview with Kobe. They asked him when he knew he was special at basketball. And he said he scored 60 points in a game back when he was 6 years old. 60.
Jennings drives in. That's good. Jennings has got 24 points.
A beautiful finesse move right there. I mean, you got to love that finger roll finish.
Kobe a screen on Jennings. Blake kicks to Jamison. He feeds it to Howard. 6 to shoot. Outside, Kobe. Howard setting the pick for Kobe. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Steve, Kobe obsessive about the game at a young age. Even at 6 years of age, he was already focused on developing his left hand. His dad played in the NBA for such a long time, guided him along, grew up basically in Italy where his dad was coaching pro basketball. Clarkie was exposed to so much, but obviously from a very early age, he was very focused.
Well, Joe Jellybean Bryant, his dad, who played a long time in the NBA, 9+ years, and then another 7 in Europe or so. So he's been around the game and has grown up in what has been the family business for Kobe.
Outside Jennings. Here's Clark, guarded by Kobe. The shot, no good. Lakers trailed by 18. Jamison the pass to Blake. The step back jumper is good. Blake's got his second basket of the night. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Clark, guarded by Kobe. Outside Jennings. Right side Jennings. Blake with the steal. Jennings, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Bosh with it, and it's Jamison picking him up. Jennings dishes to Clark. Outside Bosh. Over Howard. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, just 1 for 4 here in the third quarter, so very slow start for this club.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Anton Jamison, one of the most versatile scoring forwards in the game. He can hurt you in a number of ways. He can make the long-range shot, but it's that unique array of flip shots and floaters around the basket that sets him apart.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge, no question about it. And guys, going back to Jamison, they say as a child his dad accidentally set up the rim at 11 feet, and that may have something to do with his soft touch on those in-between shots. He's really got a unique talent for being able to finish a variety of ways over bigger defenders, from anywhere from right at the rim all the way out to 17 or 18 feet.
Blake kicks to Kobe. Stolen. One-on-one here. Clark, the pass to Allen. The kick out to Bosh. Puts it up from 17. Nice jump shot. Good. Bosh has got 8.
Well, Bosh is a skilled power forward. He has a polished face-up game. What he really wants to do is catch the ball 15, 17 feet out, turn, face, and use either that jump shot or the quickness to get around his defender.
Well, a big part of his versatility is the accurate jump shot. I mean, able to spread the floor for his teammates as penetrators, and with his 6'11" height, it's a tough shot to recover to.
Here's Clark, guarded by Kobe. Clark kicks to Jennings. Poked away. Blake with the steal. Jamison against Allen. Gasol dishes to Blake. In low to Howard. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Bucks. They double-team Kobe. Gasol. He kicks it to Jamison. Lakers working the ball around now. Blake with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Gasol passes to Jamison. Over Allen. Here's Howard, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, that's hard-nosed sandpaper basketball right there. A lot of little friction in there, partner.
I love the way you described that. Was it ever? Nobody was going to get to the rim but him.
Oh, man, with the violent putback to finish it off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Udo's checked in for Gooden. Mbamute comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Udrich in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Clark, guarded by Kobe. Kicks it to Udrich. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Allen. Feeds to Clark. Lets it go from deep. Count the bucket. Clark's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Kobe kicks to Blake for the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And Mbaamute's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Clark. Udo is guarded by Howard. And here's Kobe. 24 points for him. Howard dishes to Jamison. Gasol kicks to Howard. Udo on him. No good from Howard.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Clark, the pass to Allen. He passes to Udo. The dish to Clark. And there's the feed to Mbamute. Now Blake. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Jamison kicks to Blake. Back to Jamison. Launches it. They get it again. Gasol. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gasol's got 12 points in the game. Bucks leading by 14. Here's Clark. 19 points in the game. Here's Udrich. Using his post move to get the 2 points. 6 points for him. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Blake kicks to Kobe. He dishes it to Blake. From downtown, that's good. Blake's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he wasn't going to miss that. I mean, they were way too late to get to him out there.
Passes to Udrich. The shot. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Blake. He's guarded by Udrich. 11 feet away. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Blake. 14 points for Pau Gasol. And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. Look at cool hands, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Those are some of the finest passers the freshman class has to offer. He'd love to keep pace with those guys.
And there's no reason that he can't, Steve. I mean, he's as intelligent a player as any of them.
World peace on the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks. Dunleavy's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bucks leading by 13. D'Alembert dishes to Jennings. Bosh kicks to Clark. Pass to Jennings. The pass to Bosh. 5 on the clock. Dishes to D'Alembert. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Clark. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Blake. He's guarded by Jennings. Kobe kicks to Hill. Over Dallenberg. Hill, no good. Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Clark. Right side Bosh. That's blocked. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. Stolen by Bosh. Clark kicks to Dunleavy. In strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, an unbelievable dunk there. I mean, fellas, you've got to marvel at plays like that.
He can really take off, can he, Steve?
Yeah, he almost jumped through the roof on that one, guys.
He feeds it to...
Hammer time! He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. What a play.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
Here's Clark. 22 points for him. Inside Leaner. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hill. Kobe kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Jennings. And there's another one for the Lakers. Bucks leading by 14.
You know, when you think about the history of the Lakers, obviously some phenomenal talent, Jerry West, Magic Johnson. You know, you can talk about the big fella with the sky hook, but Kobe Bryant, I mean, you could make the argument that he is the greatest Laker of all time. Think about that.
Wow. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Gooden comes in for Samuel Dallenberg, and it's Allen in for cool hands. He kicks to Bosh with the lead pass. Big thought there, Steve, on Kobe Bryant. I tend to agree, potentially the greatest Laker of all time. Clark, what do you see?
Well, I'd have to put him right there at the top of the heap. I mean, they've had such a storied history of great players. But Kobe would be, in my mind, at the top of the list.
Outside, Meeks. Rebound, Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Kicks to Bosh. Feeds it to Allen. The Bucks working the ball around. There's the bucket. Good. Dunleavy's got 7.
Kevin, great finish on the low block. I love it.
Lakers trail by 14. Here's Meeks. They set the pick. There's the dish to Kobe. Easy shot. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Outside Jennings. Over Bryant. Good work defensively by Kobe.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Straight up. Flushes it down.
You know, that kind of play will get you some brownie points with your coach, no doubt.
And with your fans, too, Clark, on a big dunk like that.
And even with the announcers.
Oh, yeah!
We all love it.
Outside Jennings. Fires the 3. Good in the pass to Dunleavy. Outside Jennings. Jennings off a pick from Bosh. Now the feed to Gooden. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead, leading by 14. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
Well, Kevin, our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the Bucks. The basket seemed to double in width for them at the start of the second quarter, and they made the most of it. You have to think they'll close things out here as we head to the final quarter.
Thanks, Doris. And guys, when you can put together that sort of streak that builds the momentum in a big way for your team, it's something.
Always, Kevin. I mean, it's impossible for a stretch like that not to influence the outcome of a game.
You know, when you're on the wrong side of a run like that, there's not a whole lot you can do. We'll see soon enough if that's indeed what makes the difference today.
Lakers trail by 14. So with BOSH on the bench, here's the group that Scott Skiles has on the floor. Clark in at shooting guard. Gooden is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Dallenberg. And it's Jennings in at point. Blake with the steal. 3-on-3. To the inside. Here's Kobe. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. 30 points for Kobe Bryant.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Here's Clark, guarded by Kobe. Uses the drop step. And that one's good. Clark's got 24.
Well, he's smart. He's getting good shots, and he's knocking them down.
Blake with it. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Right side, Jamison takes a three. The second chance effort. No good from Howard.
Well, they are getting out rebounded here, and it's showing up on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's something they're going to have to improve upon if they're going to win this game.
Howard with the steal. Blake dishes to Howard. Jams it straight down.
A little added hang time right there.
Yeah, letting himself down easy, it looks like.
Soft landing.
Yeah, a little better for the knees, so I don't blame him.
Bucks leading by 12. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Clark kicks to Harris. Here's Jennings. Dwight Howard pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And here is Blake. Shot clock at 6. Jamison. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. And that's now 6 points for Jamison.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
The Bucks shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Outside Jennings. Three-pointer. And again, the Bucks miss.
It's been a tale of two halves. Our guys, he was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Dallenberg. And Bahamute comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Allen in for Brandon Jennings. Meta World Peace, he's checked in for the Lakers.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a three in the first.
Here's Clark. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Clark's got 12 points in just the second half. Now Blake. Back to Jamison. Blake passes to Jamison. Gets it to go. Jamison's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's been ready to do work in the fourth quarter.
Here's Clark, guarded by Blake. Here is Mbalamute. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And the Bucks lead by 8.
I'll tell you what, right now that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
They get the rebound. Here's Blake. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Looking much more comfortable out on the floor here in the second half.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bosh, a screen on Kobe. Allen dishes to Bosh. Ray Allen is on the wing. Guarded by Kobe. From deep. Allen's shot is off.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
And Gooden kicks to Clark. The Bucks working the ball around. Gasol with the steal. Blake passes to Jamison. No good on the triple.
I think he's just got to compose himself, gather himself. He may be trying a little too hard out there. Let it flow, let it happen, don't force it.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Boy, a lot of fans really focused on that matchup for Memphis.
And the Bucks making a change here. Jennings is checked in. Blake kicks to world peace. Jamison. Back to world peace. He dishes it to Kobe. Good on the 13-footer. Kobe's got 4 this quarter.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Here's Clark. He passes it to BOSH. Covered by world peace. From the baseline. Kept alive. Good. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Jamison. Can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Right side Jennings. Shoots it up. Nails the run. Jennings has got 28. Lakers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Blake dishes to Gasol. Outside, Kobe. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Kobe's got 34 points. Now here's Jennings. There's a good screen. Count it from 12. He has 30.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
Blake with it. Back to Kobe. Backs down. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by Gooden. Gooden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Jennings with the drive. Gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the 4th. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Blake passes to world peace. Jamison. And world peace kicks to Blake. And world peace backs down. Clock at 6. Outside, Kobe. There's the triple. And yes, sir, that one drops. Kobe's got 37.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
Bucks leading by 5. There's a screen. Passes it to Gooden. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
Tell you what, there'll be a lot of focus on that Oklahoma City contest.
Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Drew Gooden. Kicks it out to Allen. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Now, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Lakers trail by 7. And here is Blake. Shoots over Jennings. Blake misses.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Jennings drives in. BOSH. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. 10 points for Chris BOSH.
Man, offensive execution has been the story here. Just playing beautiful basketball.
And guys, you can see it in their advantage in field goal percentage. I mean, you get high-quality shots, you're usually going to shoot well. They're playing outstanding basketball.
Here's world peace, and Dallenberg pulls it down. Dallenberg's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Puts it up from 17. Rebounded by the Lakers. Jamison's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Blake. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Clark. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. You put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
Here's Jamison. Here's Kobe. And he drops it in following the offensive rebound. Kobe's got 39.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
Clark gets to Jennings. Passes it to D'Alembert. Takes it right up. And it's sent back by Kobe. And there's the pass to Blake. Back to Kobe. Backing down. A 3 ball. Shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Clark. Allen up top. Pass to Clark. Dishes it to D'Alembert. Bosh, that's the pick for D'Alembert. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, most good coaches will always tell you the first priority should be to get the ball inside and draw some fouls, especially when you've got the lead.
Well, it's one thing if you're just knocking down jump shots, but when you start missing, it's important, Clark. You got to get the ball inside. I agree.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Meta World Peace. And the basket by Blake. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Thanks, Doris. Kicks it out to Jennings. He feeds it to Bosh. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 4 on the clock. It's Allen with the drive. Trains it from 9 feet away.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off and then he took advantage.
Blake with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Kobe, that's for 2. Second chance shot. Howard, good. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
Clark dishes the Bosh. Takes it up. And that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 8.
That's 4 straight field goals coming inside the paint.
Boy, they're taking it right to him, Steve. And the defense has really been way too passive for my liking.
Blake passes to Kobe. Tries for the alley-oop. Great communication on the alley-oop. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Clark. He kicks to Jennings. Kicks it to D'Alembert. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Blake kicks to Kobe. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's the Lakers. Here's Clark. And now they decide to foul intentionally. .43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The Bucks shooting it brilliantly here lately, 60% from the field. And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw misses.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he would have liked, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Kobe. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Boy, solid. Those are important free throws, guys. Give him a little cushion for that lead.
The Bucks shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Jennings dishes to Clark. It's back to Jennings. And so the Bucks take the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and
Amazing. It's got to feel good, right?
Absolutely. We fought all year to get to this point. And now we've set ourselves up exactly how we wanted, with an unobstructed road to the finals, and a chance to compete for the title knowing every opponent's going to have to come through our crib. Couldn't have asked for it to play out better, man. Just got to stay sharp over the rest of the season, keep everyone healthy, and be ready to go come playoff time.